of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation.
Please join me in a great round of applause to welcome the Secretary of Labor, Hilda Solis. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you.
And so, as a concept, as I think about our culture and about what are the strengths of our culture, what are the things of our culture that push us forward and help us to grow and help us to compete.
Hi, my name is Henry Rael, and I'm with an organization called Valle Encantado, which is based in the Etrusco historic core of the South Valley in Albuquerque. And I'm speaking today here at the LULAC conference in downtown Albuquerque. The topic that I talked about just now was about a sustainable agriculture program that we're developing in the South Valley. The goal of the program is essentially to create economic development, create jobs in an industry, agriculture, that has deep cultural roots, but has been sort of overlooked from a business perspective. And so the work that we're doing is focused on that, on trying to create economic opportunity and jobs by selling locally grown produce to a quickly growing market. We're actually in a program right now that's being sponsored by the American Friends Service Committee, and it's being funded by the Department of Agriculture. And it's actually three organizations, and the three organizations is Valle Encantado, an organization called La Placita, and an organization called Emerging Communities. And together we've created a network called the Agricultura Network. And people in Albuquerque can go to the Robinson's Park Farmers Market on Saturday morning and see a huge table full of produce that we've grown, and we're there every week. We're also at the Nob Hill Market and the Corrales Market. So opportunity for people to actually see the vegetables and partake of what we're growing. It's been really inspiring because at first it was sort of inspiring from a community perspective, because we had especially like a neighbor of mine and a couple of neighbors who got involved and started doing it just for the whole experience of growing things and the fun of planting. But once we actually started selling the vegetables, and these farmers found that they could actually make a decent amount of money from doing something that they loved, it created a whole new level of engagement. And that's really what's inspired us to really think of this rather as some sort of a cultural or community or project to really an economic development project. Basically, as we started to look at the business opportunity, what we came to realize was that we're competing against competitors that are entrenched, and they have almost complete dominance of the market, and we can't compete with them on price because they have huge scale. These are large commercial growers. The advantages that they have is that they use lots of petroleum, and that's a big advantage to them because they use it for fertilizers, they use it for pesticides, and they also use it in the process of shipping their product all over the country. But what we're finding now as our opportunity is that people are becoming increasingly interested in local food. And so that's something that a grower in California or a grower in Texas can't deliver to New Mexico because it's not local. And so as we focus on the local aspect of what we're doing, we're finding that people, consumers in particular, are really responding, and that's something that they cannot compete with us. They can visit our blog, which is at www.valleencantado.org.